Gets an ace. He's pretty much starting again here in terms of what he's doing, so very sensibly going with the jump float. Japan play the ball. Japan no trouble at all getting it away. Yuki Ishikawa. He's the most capped player of the team, actually, Ishikawa, with 32 caps coming into this tournament. Excellent play, Ishikawa with a thumper. Well, I must say, I'm a little bit surprised. I thought Australia would be a little bit more engaged in this one. It would be a lot closer than it is, but right now, Japan are taking the game to Australia with great success. Recovering from Perry. Edgar once again. Excellent patrolling of that baseline from Japan. And a very nicely played backcourt pipe. Pretty sure those of you supporting Australia and having seen their previous performances in the last two matches wouldn't have expected this start from them either. Got to wonder whether or not Mote and Sugachev are going to play in the next set. They're certainly not playing here in this one. I expect that Harrison Peacock is champing at the bit to get on court. Technical timeout. Japan are in front, but this is definitely better from Australia. More like what everybody was probably expecting from them in the first set. They're starting to deliver now in the second, which makes for a very interesting and entertaining finish to this set. System showing just what a good thing it is when it works properly, although some coaches have called it just because they've got no timeouts left to disrupt the play. Negida with the serve. That wasn't a great set. Peacock claps his hands around. And Australia were in all sorts of bother with that one. Peacock looks at Carroll, asking why he didn't have a swing on the ball. Then Carroll gets his feet taken away from him by Geimer, which means he couldn't get up and get across the net. That really wasn't Carroll's finest moment, was it? But it was, I guess you could say, he was badly hampered. That will do. The ball was put up to target one, so that meant Peacock at least had two options to set the ball to. And I got slightly technical. Target one, for those of you who not familiar with it, is the high point of the court, 3-meter line, central high. It means there's time for the setter to come in and put the ball out wide behind, or even maybe a backcourt pipe. And that's generally all you can do sometimes with the serves. So another error from Japan. No, it just caught the block. So Japan do take the second set, 25-21, despite all that huffing and puffing from Australia. It's Japan who lead 2-0. Japan setter was out of rotation as that ball was served. Well, he gets away with it. And Japan have the point. Ishikawa coming in on the backcourt pipe. Shimizu. Oh, good pickup. And it's a net touch against Australia. Mote couldn't have a full swing on the ball as he was just a little bit too tight to the net. Well, most coaches, or a lot of coaches, tell their players you give yourself the room at the net so you can get your hands up and get across. But also, if you can see that ball's coming over, to be able to step one step back and then step into the ball does give the ability to swing straight through it. Well, Perry went chasing, he wasn't sure. Well, Japan are playing some inspired volleyball. Ishikawa again whipping through the ball. See how he gets his hip, shoulder and his arm, comes through at lightning speed. That was a rather over-ambitious set from Japan, but they might get away with it. Well, they do, because of the lack of communication between Walker and Perry. So we hit the technical timeout. Japan have got the 16, but it's not as bad for Australia as it might have been. They're now 4 behind. So Japan ease away again, back on track with that point. Tense any more than they already are, who knows? But Japan are flying, they are full of confidence. They're seeing the ball in slow motion from the serve. Everybody's available to hit. There's speed and movement around the setter, and they're getting one-on-ones at the net, which is making it virtually impossible. Japan as well. Oh, what a scramble, what a scramble. Brilliant play from Japan. Santilli's convinced there were 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 carries, but you could argue there might be one on his side as well. The ball gets put away. Staples plays it, gets out of the way. She moves out of the rally. Good covering by Staples and by Perry. Another chance maybe for Edgar. Oh, brilliant digging. Shimizu now has a chance and he takes it. Well, who wanted a 3-0? Not. It's a very much a different scenario here now. Or is it Japan go 9-7 up as Australia struggle to get to grips with their serving again?